Today I'll show you how to make an SVG animation. And if you don't know what is SVG animation, then let me show if it will here. I don't know SVG animation. Actually how it works. Let me go for my coding only directly here. I'll go here. Not the same that I did, but a different one. Like go for this mustache. Yeah. I'll go for this mustache and just see how it works. Yeah. You can see how pretty it is looking. This mustache and this is work animation. This is what is known as SVG animation. And how to do it? Just follow with me, and you will get to know. Just see this one, navigation. Just go to this website undraw.co. Let me make it bigger for you. Yeah, I think I can see undraw.co/illustration. The link will be in description. Okay, yeah, and just go for the navigation part. Here you can see your navigation, or either if you can't see it, just go here and search here the navigation. You will get it here. Okay, and just download it. Now how to animate it? You can't directly do the animation and directly put it in the code, because I want to animate every different parts. Like you can see, I want to animate this location part. Okay, I want to animate this one, just this one. That's simple, very normal. So I will use a website called Figma. It's a free website. And how to use it, like I have already made many projects with this. So just go, I'll choose one. Just do one thing. You, as if you are new here, so just do one thing here. Just go and you can click to plus. You can give any title, or if you want you can. If you don't have to, you don't. It's your wish. Now I will take this and put it here. Just drag and drop it. Okay, you downloaded one. So now you can see one thing, that everything have a different part here. Like this head is different here. Okay, this, yeah, this one is a different here. You can, if you'll go for the location part here, yeah, you can see that even this one is different here. This shadow is totally different. This shadow is different. This have a different object. This is a different object. This is a different object. But I don't want to animate it separately. I want to make it a single one to animate it. So what I'll do, I'll go back first to its location, and I will select everything. Like I want to animate this whole. I don't want to animate singly. So I'll take this one, then press shift, then select this ring, then select this shadow, then select this shadow. Now if you'll drag and drop, you can see it easily. See, it is moving by its own, not a single way. Okay, so I'll put it in a normal way. Yeah, shift this one. Yeah, now it's moving normal. So what I'll do, see, if you'll see this part here, the 4 parts is being selected because we select this line, this border, and this shadow and this shadow. So 4 things are being selected. So 4 things are also being selected here. So we want to group it first. How to do? Just Control and G, Control plus G. See, you can see the group 1. I will name it. Why I will name it, I'll show you how it is being useful later. So I'll name it as location. Okay, I want to animate the location, that's all. I don't want to animate anything else, right? Because it's simple, because I want to make it simple. I don't want to complicate it first. Now I should remove whatever things I don't want. Like I don't want these plants here, so I'll delete this, just select it and press the delete button. I don't want these things too. I just want these things. Okay, so at first everything is being grouped here. Now whatever things are left, just make the group of everything here, of all. Yeah, so everything other than this is grouped. See, you can see that the object is not being selected, but everything is being selected. So we will group it again. Just Control G and name it as body or remaining, anything you can name. Why we are naming it, you can get to know here. If you already know about the classes and IDs in CSS, in HTML. So at first we'll talk about it later, that this location in this body will come as an ID in CSS, so we don't have to name it again. So this whole location is coming as a whole, and this whole body, this one and this part is coming as a whole in CSS. So how to do it? Just select it here and just come down and click on export, and here you will see the PNG version. Just PNG. When you click on it, you will see there's so many things: JPG, PDF, SVG. So we want the SVG to animate it, and then click on these three dots, and here it is must to click on this include ID attribute. And why it is necessary, I already told you, because this location body we name it in this way because it will become an ID in HTML, and how it will become I'll show. So you don't have to name it again there. So just click on export and draw. You can see here undraw.navigation.svg came. So now open the VS Code, not this one of course. So I'll create a new folder for it. Yeah, and I'll name it as animation. That's all, I think so. Color changed. Yeah. Let me make it bigger for you. Yeah, I think so. That much is enough. So at first I'll create the index.html. The second I'll create the style.css. You can name it anything, but .html and .css is a extension. So what I'll do, at first I'll just drag and drop it here. So this undraw.animation will come. This SVG part came. Okay, you can see it. This is SVG. Okay, so what this whole is an SVG. Yeah, it's looking very different. See, now I told you that this body in this location will come as an ID. You can see here, this whole G have this path. This whole G have this whole path. Okay, and this another G, which is location, it have a whole path. Under location, if you remember, then under location we selected 4 things. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 parts only. And in the body we selected many things, and there are many things. Remaining things are here under body part. Okay. Now how to use it? Just come under index.html. Take exclamation mark in VS Code. Using exclamation mark and pressing tab will give you this whole boilerplate code. Now just to change the title, if you want, it's not necessary, but it's good. Just change it to animation and come here. And just I want to create a center div. I just want to create a main div. So, and then inside it I want to create a center div so I can center the whole SVG. Now, if you want, you can create a center div, otherwise you can't. But one more thing I want to do it here. I want to change it as if you will see one thing here, that if you will animate, see this one, this whole thing. If I will animate it, I want to animate it up and down. So the frame of this one is this much only. That's all. The frame of this much is this much. But if it will go up, so it will go out of frame. If it will go up, it will go out of frame. But if you will go more down, it will go out of frame. I don't want it to go out of frame. So what should I do? I wanna make it small. I wanna make this location small, little bit small of this part, because I can put it anywhere. It will always go the upper. It will always go out of this part. So what I'll do, I'll just select this group location and just coming here, this part, I'll just take shift and alt and alter. 2 buttons you have to click together and just drag it. So it will drag it in this way. Now if you will click here, you can see it is out of this. Okay. Now if you want to drag it down or drag it up, it's your wish. I don't want to choose it. So again, try to do this one. Okay. Again, come to export, come to SVG, click on the include ID attribute and export 2 layers. Why 2 layers? Because we have location. No. Export 2 layers. Export 2 layers. No, I have not export 2 layers. Just export 2 layers. Yeah, this one. Click on here. Come on this one. SVG. Yeah, now it came. This one. So I will just, sorry for this. I just want to use this part, this undraw. So I'll put it here. So this is the new undraw part. Okay. I'll delete the old one. I'll delete the old one. This is the new one. And how it, sorry, not that, here, this one. Yeah, so this is the new part, because you can see the 2 here, and if you'll go show in folder, yeah, this one 211.svg. okay, so just I want to use this one. So index.html, everything is fixed. Now I will put this. Now you have to see something different. Just click here, select all, Control A, Control C for copying it. Come for the index.html, and inside the center div, I'll put everything. And just click on go live. And if you don't know what go live is, see, I'll tell you what go live is first. See, you can see the whole SVG is on the here. You can see the whole SVG on your Chrome or whatever browser you're using. So I'll tell you what this one is. Like, it will not work here right now. Yeah, you can directly click on go live, and you can see here it is a writing. Click on live server. So this is an extension on VS Code. Just click on live server, and you can see it here, live server. I already installed it. You can install it from here. If it is not installed in you, the button install is being written here. You can just click on it. You can install it, and directly you go for this one. Now back to work. Now if you can see this here, sorry, not here, just click on go live, and it will come automatically here. I want to make it center first. I don't want to make it animated that part. So that's why I make it a main div and a center div. Main div will work as a whole body, and center div will be a div inside the main div. So at first, but before all those things, I want to make it a global margin. That margin should have to be 0. Padding should have to be 0. And why I am doing this, just comment it out and I'll show why I'm doing this. Just come here, click on inspect, and just come for this one. Just come for the body part, and you can see one thing, that margin is already being set as 8 pixel, and I don't want this margin to be 8 pixel. Okay, I want to be 0. I don't want any default margin or anything. So just make it 90. Come here. So I put it as margin and padding 0. Now if you'll come here, and you can see that there is in under body the margin is still 8 pixel. Okay, but I don't think it is going to interrupt. And one more thing is there, that box sizing, border box, and how it is going to help. The box sizing and border box, I will make a separate video on this, that why it is needed, but it's needed. Just take it in that way. Now what to do? I will take this main div and make this whole body as a main div. And how to do it? The main div. Okay, I hope I took it as a normal. Yeah. So I'll make it as height of 100 VH. And what is VH? VH is a view height. It means that it will whatever be, like, go to inspect and click on here, responsive Moto G4 or anything, any one, means you can see it is being responsive here. It means that whatever be in whichever display you are seeing it, it will take the height according to that. It will take the whole height of that that device, viewport height. Now if you will go for the width, I will go for the same thing, viewport width, VW. Okay, so it will take the width of the device. It depends on the different devices. Now you can see it here. Just come here and take the inspect part. You can see it. It is taking. Now I don't want to. If I just want to change the background color to something like anything. Character rescue. I don't know why I'm using it, and why it is not working. I'll tell you, because I didn't link it here. Just click on the link, style.css. I linked the HTML to the CSS, and now it is working. See, it's looking bad and it's looking worse. Yeah, of course. I have to change the color, of course. It's looking really bad, but I don't know what to choose. I'm getting out of it. Maybe aquamarine. Maybe it will help. Yeah, it's looking good. Now I want to put this whole SVG on the center. Then how to put it in a center? But for that, you can see that this whole SVG is inside the center div. So I have to make this center div in the center of the main div. Okay, I hope you're understanding. So just take the center div first there. But before that, I want main div. I want the center div to be on the center of the main div. So I'll go to center, and I want to display the grid. And you have to take, there are two, three ways to use it. I'm gonna use the display grid way, and I'll tell you the second way now. Okay, just see it here, display grid, and as you can see, nothing is being done, nothing is working here. But I'll just one more line, place items to be centered, and now you can see it is being centered directly. It is being centered. Okay, yeah, and it's being responsive also. Now if you don't want to, there is one more thing called as flex, display flex or flex box. Then align, justify content center. Okay, and then align items center. Even with the help of this, you can do it. Like if you will not do this one, I'll comment it out. Okay, this is not working, but if I'll do the display flex, justify content, align center, this is going to be in the center. So you can do anything, either using the flex box or either using the grid. So I'll go with the grid. Okay, center div. Now you can see one thing. I'll let you see one thing. Just change the background color to white. I'll go for the azure. Okay, you can see this is the center div. This white part is the center div. Okay, and this is in the center of the main div. This is the main div, and this one is the center div. So I want to make this SVG on the center of the, I want to make this SVG on the center of the center div. The center div is already in the center of the main div, but I want this SVG to be on the center of the center div. So what to do? Just come here, same thing that I did above, display grid, place items center. Okay, place item center, and it is being centered. If you can see the difference, like just take it here. I don't think any difference is gonna come because it is already being centered. But it's good. It's good habit to do it because later it will work a lot. Now I wanna animate this part. Just come here and see what I wanna animate. I don't wanna animate the body. Okay, I just wanna animate the location. I just wanna animate this one. Okay, I wanna make it up and down, up and down. So just copy this part and just come here. I already told you this is an ID. You can see this is an ID. So in the CSS, we are going to use the hashtag, not main div, location. The name is the location. So that's why I hope you understood why we took the location as a group name and all. Location. I just want to make it up and go. So I will use there is a keyword named as animation here. Okay, I'll use this one, animation. And at first I have to name this animation. So any variable name. So we can use it later. So I will name it as move, that's all. Okay, or a good name, position move. Okay, now I have to take the duration, how much duration it will take to complete the animation. Okay, so I'll take 1 second, so it will go a little bit fast, but if I'll take 2 seconds, it will go a little bit slow. And what animation duration is, like going up and down, one movement, going up and down, again second movement. So this one movement is being completed in 2 seconds. If we increase the time, it will take too late to complete it. Okay, if we want to make it fast, just decrease the time, just 1 second, 0.1 second, like that. But if you want to go slow, just increase the time. Now what after that? Position move, 2 seconds done. Now just take one thing here, come here, and I forget, I think so, what to do after it. Position move, 2 seconds is the timing. Now I want to make in which way it should go. There are different types of way. There is one linear way. You can even know it's a linear way, then ease it out, so many things out. So I want to use the linear way. If you will want to know what is the linear way and all, just search on here, linear gradient SVG. Not this one, no, not this one. Linear, yeah, or other things. Animation in CSS. Animation CSS. You will come here, CSS animation. See in which how good way it is using. And you will see that what are the things we should have to use under the keyframes, and what is under keyframes you will get to know it later. Okay, I'll tell you later. what is the keyframes, and it is the main thing that we should have to use this at keyframes for the animating it. 2-second and linear. Then what we have to use? Animation delay. We don't want to delay it. And then animation iteration count. And what is iteration count? Like how much we want to do it, for how much time. I want to use it for infinite. It should have to go on. It should have not just stop at one point. After completing an animation, I don't want it to stop, so it will go on. That's all. Now I have to use this part. Now I have to use this position move to create an animation. Now for that I will use a part. I'll use a word named keyframes and then space and then this name. Okay, just take it. Inside it we have to take two things, from and to. Okay, like from where to where, from which location I want to go to which location. So there is a word named as transform, not this part. Yeah, there is a word named as transform, means we want a transformer, and then inside transform, let me show here. Inside there is a known as scene, this much. If you'll go for the transform, just transform it. Wait, yeah, I'll leave it and just go for the transform part, and you will see so many things I have. You can rotate it in 3D version, X, Y, Z axis in different ways, skew it, translate it in different ways and everything. So I just want to translate it in Y direction. This is X direction, this is Y direction. Okay, so I just want to translate it in Y direction, and this going above is a negative, okay, going down is a positive. So I just want to make it minus 10%. Okay, and you will see it is going up already, but it is very different. See, it's very weird, going up and suddenly going up. Okay, so how to do it? I will take it, I'll just make it here first, that from translate Y from minus 10 I want to come to 0% again. I can't go to, means from 10% I want to make it to come to the original location. Okay, so but it is working very differently, just coming down and going up suddenly, because I already put as, because from I put from to be translate Y. Okay, so if I'll change it, let's see here, 0% to minus 10%. I want to go it from 0% to minus 10%, so it will go suddenly come down. Okay, so it's very weird, but I don't want it to be weird in that way, so I'll just go back to the original one, 0%. Okay, so now still it is going to work with behavior. So I'll use a keyword named as alternate. So it will alternate it. It will not like minus 10 and then coming down again smoothly. See now. You can see it now. Okay, how much it is working. I don't want to. Okay, let me change 0th position and I will make it 5%. So it will come down. See, this much it is coming down, or I will make it 10 more. I want to use it up to 10%, so it will come down to this much. Okay, you can see this. How much good animation is this? You can animate anything, but I already grouped it here, so it will not work now. Okay, I already grouped it here, so this one is good. Okay, I hope you understood how to work with it, how not to, what is this transform, what's the frames and position and move. So if you already like it, so there is a after I put the index.html inside it, there is no use of this, so you can delete it here easily, and still it is gonna work. Okay, still it's gonna work, and I don't want this fight as a background. So what to do? Just come here, just delete this background color here. That's all, and it is deleted. Now you can see it here. It's looking good. I hope so. It's looking good. So if you like it, just go and like this video, comment it out and share it. So I hope tomorrow I'll come with a new video. I hope you'll like it.